8 things that are truly a waste of time. Number 1, watching TV. Number 2, being in a relationship with someone just because you feel bored or lonely. Number 3, trying to solve everyone's problems. 4, trying to win every conversation that you have with people. Jeez. Number 5, doing something just because it makes your parents happy while you're unhappy. 6, constantly complaining about something that you could have or that you could have already changed. 7, creating fake problems so that you don't have to deal with your real problems. Number 8, the final, trying to make someone love you when they are not interested in you. I realised a lot of people are at war with themselves, but they battle themselves vigorously through you. I think it's good to remind ourselves every now and then that we should stop hurting ourselves trying to nurture every damaged person that comes our way. It's not our job to fix people. This is another thing as well. I don't get, I can't fuck with people who don't understand the principle of things, like the morals in life. And the situation may be very small, but it's just the principle of it, really. Out of all the ways people could move, certain individuals choose to move in a certain way, and it's try my best not to let it play in my mind too much, of course, because I ain't got time to allow that sort of thing to keep running around in my mind. It's just an observation, and I'm not judging them for it. I don't feel like I am. At some route, I must be judging at some point. I don't know. Where's the difference between healthy and is there a healthy judge and a bad sort of judge? That's all down to perspective, isn't it? No, it's really important in life to know the difference between the wolves and the lambs, the foxes and the hares, and the hawks and the vultures. Really important. Do you know when you have a piece of skin on your thumb and you pull it back, and when you pull it back, you accidentally pull off all of the skin off your whole body? I hate when that happens. And I have to stay inside for 2 weeks or so all my skin grows back. Anyone else? Hate that. You know what? One of the most dangerous phrases out there. What other dangerous phrases out there? If you can think of any, put them in the comments below. Oh, actually, rewind. Go back to knowing the difference between a wolf lamb. Knowing the difference between a wolf and a lamb, a fox and a hare, a hawk and a vulture. Comment below how do you go about knowing the difference for other people to know as well, because I don't feel like a lot of this gets talked about, to be honest. And if it does, I just don't found like the people or the sources of where that sort of stuff gets spoken about. So if you do know anything about that sort of stuff, comment. Right, yeah, dangerous phrases. We've always done it this way. Oh my gosh. We've always done it this way. I don't like that phrase at all. It's so dumb. Another thing as well, you know, remember some people, when they're talking with you and they ask you like what's wrong, or they want you to explain yourself or something like anything like that, yeah. Sometimes they ain't even listening to try and understand. They don't really care. I don't know. They have too much time in their hands or something. It's like it's like their oxygen, yeah, is drama. Stay away from them people. Trust me, stay away from them. They drain all the energy out of you. They're the types of people who are... Some of them are your friends as well, real talk. Some of them are your friends. We have to be more aware, you know, of these slight little indirect bites at you and stuff like that. 'Cause to me, a real friend wouldn't move like that. It's mad. You chilling with these toxic people, yeah, slowly kills you. Slowly enough for you not to notice that you're dying from it. It's the equivalent to you, yeah. Let's say you have a baby tree. You tying a noose around that tree branch, yeah, putting it around your neck, and you watering the tree. That's what it is. It's the equivalent to that. You chilling around these sorts of individuals. And I wonder to myself, why? Why are these people treat these individuals, yeah, these toxic sorts, these psycho sorts or sociopath sorts, like maybe royalty? It's hard to explain. Not royalty. There's a magnitude to it, if that's the right word. They seem to have an impulse to be around them. And maybe there's two ways. Because my mum did this a lot, you know, as I was growing up as a kid. She used to hang around the most fucked up people you'd ever know. Because she had a pure heart in it. And she was trying to like help them. But like, really, they can only help themselves. But she didn't know that. And like, other people suffered because of that. And then her own family suffered because of that. And like, alright, so there's two ways. So either the person thinks that they can help these sorts of individuals and make them a better person and stuff like that. Or they admire their ruthlessness, their emptiness, the social dominant sort of appearance and power. But this is just my theory, yeah, but you see, when they chill with these sorts of people, consciously or unconsciously, they then start to reenact them psychopathic sort of traits and sociopathic traits of higher social dominance and stuff like this. And you chilling with the wolves, yeah, what happens to some of them is this the unconscious, this like, I can't beat them, join them sort of thing, and then you become a wolf yourself. And that's fucked up, because like, that's not right. Because these people aren't out for anyone but themselves. They're lone wolves. The majority of them, even if some of them chill in a pack, it doesn't matter. They're all fake. They're all lone wolves. And I know it can be difficult sometimes, because you feel like you can really help them out and stuff like that, but some people are just beyond it. They're beyond help. Focus on you. You see how you have that love in your heart, enough to like put yourself in literally like death circumstances. That's mad. You see, what are we, man? What are humans? Love yourself as much as you love yourself and want to change yourself for the better as much as you wanted for these other individuals. You ever thought about like that? Why don't you just do that? No, because it's hard, isn't it? Because we're not necessarily brought up in a society where it says like, yeah, you're beautiful the way you are and stuff like that. It's easier for us to like close our eyes right now and think of someone we love, and then send them love, send them forgiveness, patience, acceptance, send them all those things. Like, do it now if you really want. Just close your eyes and think about that one person who may not be in your life anymore, who is, and just send them all them things, all them good vibes. And then after you do that, yeah, close your eyes again and do it to yourself. Now, you notice any hesitation? Why is that? What does that say? And you can't say it's not there. That you can't give love like that, because you've just gave it, haven't you? You've just done it to someone else. So it is in there somewhere. So if you can do that and wish that love or goodness and high positive vibrations for others, then you can do it for yourself, because it is in there. Otherwise, how can you believe that you've just sent that individual good vibes if you don't believe you can actually give them to yourself first? How can you really like give it then if you don't? How can you give what you don't have? I might go to jail to like focus properly on gym, you know. Flexing like You know when there's not, you know when like you get done over so many times, you got, in a way, listen, yeah, you have to admire admire yourself for still being here, for all the shit that you've been through. A motherfucker's still here. The fuck? And for all the heartbreaks we go through. Jeez. We're strong, man. We're so fucking strong. It really inspires me to like it really inspires me that like someone could experience the most worst traumatic things, some of the most worst traumatic things known, and that maybe some individuals should never experience. and or be in love and have your heart broke and all that sort of stuff, yeah, but to still be willing to carry on and to try it again with someone else. We're so fucking strong. We don't give that up. And you can't tell me you've lost faith in humanity or hope that there's no love and stuff. Trust me, there is love. Otherwise we wouldn't carry on going on. Hopefully real love anyway. I'm not on about this fake bullshit love. That fake sort of love where, you know, like I said before, you're in it because you just want like an accessory on your arm, or because you're lonely or bored. No, I'm not on about that sort of stuff. I'm on about, you know, if you want to attach to something, let's say first love, when you have your first real love. That's just strength, you know. Another thing that might be off subject slightly, but like, you see all of this. Sorry. I'll leave that. Go on, next podcast or something. Alright, anger. Yeah. Anger's a difficult one, isn't it? It can be very difficult because you lose yourself in anger. It's temporary madness, like. And did I say about that other thing? I can't remember if I said this already, but like, okay, so we're on about anger still, but like, to explain the anger, right, and the emotion I'm feeling. One conversation could fix so many things just by listening and being honest. But a lot of like mother out of here, yeah, always think you're trying to argue with them instead of communicate. It's mad. Maybe it's our tone of how we're speaking it. Still, for instance, the other day, bro, I hate junk mail. I don't like junk mail. You know what I mean? I need to get a sign on my door still, because I keep moaning about it, yeah, but I put a sign on my door, but still I hate junk mail. It's like the equivalent to, I see it as the equivalent of some stranger coming to my yard and putting some rubbish in my house. What are you doing that for? Don't give me junk mail. So if I'm in the house and I hear the thing go and I see junk mail, I'm like, okay, so then I just grab it and I walk out. And I walk up to the man or woman who's put it in my yard and I say, I don't want any junk mail, please don't put it in, number 24, so and so. And that's it, but like, the other day, I did it, and it was this guy, and I said, I don't want any junk mail here. I can't remember how I said it, it's just some time ago. I said, I don't want any junk mail, there you go. And he says, well, I ain't around from this area, and you should put something on your door or something, but I don't know. He said I ain't from around this area. He said like that. And I said, and I might forget, so you have to keep taking it out. Like, meaning to me, I'll have to keep giving it him if he keeps forgetting. And I said, yeah, and I'll carry on, won't I? I'll carry on taking it and bringing it back to him and asking him again politely not to do it. But when I said, and I carry on, he was like, yeah, you carry on, or something like that. But I was like, huh? I didn't explain it properly, but he thought I was arguing with him instead of communicating, and it's just dead. So many people are always on a defensive. Always. Not always. Yeah, remember, some people don't even care about you explaining yourself, but you just know from energies and mutual respect for each other when someone actually does wish to know you and know where you're coming from, or it's really hard to find someone like that, you know. So just have a nice, like, it doesn't even have to be deep, but I do like deep conversations, but just a conversation where you're both actually listening to each other and talking and stuff. It feels like it's difficult to find. I really don't want to talk about like a lot of what certain people are talking about. Alright, so explaining your anger instead of expressing it, and you will find solutions instead of arguments. Does anyone want to come on a holiday with me? I'm thinking of going to the Bermuda Triangle. Comment below. Let me know, bruh. Or yeah. Free thinkers will always seem crazy to those who can't see behind confrontation. Oi, never apologize for evolving beyond people's comfort zones. And you see, like, all the social media, I made a YouTube video about this today, about bait, people's marketing, for men and women. Like, don't be fooled by the pussy, or don't be fooled by the penis. But these online personas, and their so-called energy online, it's all a facade, it's an illusion, it's just their marketing. For instance, the Big Mac, you see how that looks on the posters, don't you? It looks like some Gordon Ramsay ass like guy fixed it up or something like that. But when you actually order it and you get that Big Mac and you spend some time with that Big Mac for like a week, but it takes time sometimes. Okay, let's go overcomplicating it. Soon as you go there, you go to the counter, you buy the Big Mac, you get it out, and it looks like some dirty ass, like, freaking like, who's made this? Like, who picked it up off the floor or something like that? Like, this ain't a Big Mac. That's what this baiting is, this marketing, this social marketing. Just be aware, guys and women. Men and women, be aware. Don't take it like seriously. It's all just pictures and videos. Fuck boys and hoes. Whatever. You do your thing though. You wanna be one of them. You be one of them. I don't care. I don't watch that. I don't care. I'm just saying for the ones who may care to be careful, because I don't know, actually. No, because what I was thinking now is like, it's down to experience, isn't it? Because experience is going to help you learn who these people are, what type these people are. But if I was like 15 or something like that, and I heard like someone telling me this at a young age, I don't know, I just feel like I'd be more aware of it. And I think being aware is a good thing. But can you have true awareness without experiencing it for yourself? That's a thing that, yeah, you can. But it takes a very smart individual to do that. Learn from your own mistakes, yeah, that's smart. But learn from other people's mistakes. Now you're starting to get a big head. That's real smart there. Just be humble. I've done this a lot, you know, because of my mom. This reminds me of her as well. This is a little quote here. I was broke making sure people were straight. Man, she's some loyal ass woman. No lie. I know a lot of people say this about their moms, but my mom is one of the strongest motherfucking. Jeez, you have no idea. This woman's mad. She's cuckoo. but she's alright still. She's a strong ass individual, trust me. You don't know what, Jesus. You don't know what she's been through. She's all good now though. Better, I guess, maybe. Who fucking knows? I don't know other people's minds. So, be careful, yeah. Being so pure-hearted and wearing your heart on your sleeve. Don't do it, yeah, but just don't be naive. Oh, that rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Don't be naive and just be careful, especially when you have kids. If you have kids, yeah, don't be like chilling with some crackheads or heroin or whatever. Look after your kids. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want your kids around them sorts of people? Focus. If you maybe like some individuals hang around them others, yeah, because they want aspects of the other people's sort of personalities or paradigms. Aspects of it, not wholes. Not the whole of it, but just aspects of it. For instance, like being the nice guy, or a woman that's like too nice. And in this world, that's just the way it is. Like, people who are too nice get walked over. It's just down to like social dominance again. There's no avoiding it. No, like these indirect sort of games people play, you can't get out of it. It's life. It's how it goes. So it's about, I feel like a bit of it is finding the balance of where to be kind but to take no shit. We have to be strong but not rude, and kind but not weak, humble but not timid, and proud but not aggressive. The only way we can start to get into that without becoming them, just becoming a pure asshole, is remaining aware of it when these people are trying to play these games with us. I'll give you one. For instance, yeah. I used to live in a hostel. And I was like, I'm the quiet type. And there's just a lot of predators in the hostel, in a town. And this one time, because I'm quiet, yeah, they try to see that as a weakness. Never, you trust me, don't underestimate the quiet man. Beware of the quiet ones. Not a dog that don't bark. Don't think because someone's quiet that they're weak. Don't think that, and don't think that loud people are strong. Anyway, yeah. There's one point, yeah. I'm in my room and there's this like other person, other guy, like, and he sort of like goes on a little, tries to go on a bit like an alpha sort of male, and tries to become like head of all of the like sort of individuals who socialise within the hostel. You have like a community sort of feel or aspect of the ones who like socialise together within the hostel, and the others just remain to themselves and stay in their rooms for the majority of the time. But one time, this one guy now, calling him Tony, he was trying to play games with me. You know what I mean? Trying to intimidate me. It doesn't matter how tall or how short they are. If they have that sort of dominant body language, then they would take over. I remember him trying to like back me up in a corner in my own room, like as if like he was equipped or something like that, and he's trying. Well, now what these individuals are doing now is they're trying to test you. They're trying to see how they can walk over you. They try it with little things to begin with. Always be aware. Always despise a free gift also. That's for another podcast though. And yeah, to try to get into your comfort zone sort of thing. We all have like this comfort barrier of where we feel unsafe when a man is getting too close or a woman's too close or something like that. You know, the boundaries. Yeah, we have boundaries. So these people would try to break your boundaries and purposely do it to make yourself feel little and small around them. Why? That's another subject. A different podcast. So he was trying to get closer and closer to intimidate me, almost to the point where I was about to like hit the wall in the corner, yeah. And I just snapped really quick. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this isn't working with me. Like, I don't think so. And I roared, man. Trust me, I fucking roared like a lion and a silverback gorilla. You wouldn't have liked it. No one would have liked it. My eyes must have meant big like a cartoon or something like that, but it was a big roar, yeah. Made myself big and proper fucked him up. Trust me, shit him up. You should have seen his face. You should have seen his face, trust me. I think he must have pissed himself or shit himself, literally. Honestly, like, his face was so shook. I've never seen a man so shook in his life. Know when to roar. We all have that lion within. Know when to use it. Especially if you're quiet, yeah. If you're a quiet one and you go aloud for a millisecond or whatever, yeah. It's kind of shitting with even more because it's unexpected. They don't feel like, they don't think. Because they underestimate you for your silence. They don't think that you have that in you. When you show them that, yeah, then they know. They know where they stand then, innit? And obviously ever since then I had no trouble with him at all. I had more respect than anything. Not that I needed his respect. I don't need anyone's respect. But my own self-respect. But yeah, boy, that's a big part of it as well. Have enough self-respect for yourself to know your barriers, innit? Your levels like that. Know when someone's taking the piss and when they keep trying and trying and trying. Don't let people walk over you. You're not a mat. You're far greater than that. And don't go on revengeful or being sneaky behind their back to try to get them back. Only a fool would do that. A smart individual would just, a fool would pick up some scissors, yeah, and stab it in his back. Or cut off pieces of shards of the scissors and put it in his tea and stuff like that, innit? Don't move like that. Be smart. Get some scissors. Chop the cord. Cut them out your life. Done. Finished. Just cut them out. I remember my nan telling me that one time she used to get bullied in the playground, innit? And I was saying I needed help from my nan. I was like, Nan, what should I do? And she was like, just scream really loud and say, excuse me, this person's bullying me. But then I was like, bro, you know what would happen to me if I say that, if I moved on like that? Because I couldn't do that when I was a kid like that. Because then I had to, but like, it was only until that moment in the hostel I sort of caught on to what she meant by that, you know. You might feel like you're broken, yeah, but you're not like, you might be broken and so what, yeah, but you're not like damaged goods. you aren't any less like valuable than those who consider themselves so-called whole. So please look after yourself and don't sell yourself short. Know your worth. Trust me, know your worth. And if you don't know it, get to know it every single day, every night, every day when you wake up, every morning, night, morning, afternoon. Know your worth, so then if you ever want kids in the future, yeah, you can enable to show them. Don't talk to them and preach it to them. You preach it and talk it to them, yeah, through your actions, through your own self-worth, and then they hopefully will get their own self-worth from your action of energies. Don't let anyone buy you for half price as well. Fuck that shit. Then return you like a week later with more damage than you had before. Nah. Don't let anyone buy you half price then return you a week later with more damage than you had before. Fuck that. Know your worth. I think I seen one about Drake, yeah. One of Drake's quotes or something like that. He was talking about trust in relationships. No, you don't have to be like a sexual relationship. It can be a relationship with anything. Anyone and anything. Maybe not anything, but anything that has the conscious capacity to trust, yeah. But when there's no trusts, just like a phone, when it has no signal, what you're going to use the phone for? You're just going to play games, aren't you? Just like in life, if you don't have real trust with other individuals, or yeah, you're just both gonna be playing games. I don't know about you guys yet, but I ain't got fucking time. I ain't got time to be playing games anymore. I'm not on that. You want to play games, I'll leave you to yourself, and you can carry on playing them with someone else or just yourself. But I'm not about that. Also, sometimes you gotta play the role of the fool to fool the fool who thinks he's fooling you. Chin up. This is big as well. I think there's another Drake quote. Respect people who find time for you in their busy schedule, but love people who never look at their schedule when you need them. Yeah. Alright, I'm out. I don't even know what to go on about now. I gotta head off soon as well. I've got to do some things. I'll just pop a bit of beatboxing in here, and if I continue the rest later, I'll just chat something then. Right. have a burp. Better go for a bit high pitch. I went to like a dub sort of session last night. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was all right. It has like free entry, and there was food there as well. So I was like, oh yeah, free food, bruh. I'm going. Of course I'm going. I got there. It wasn't free food. It was a £5 for some fucking plate. I fell off my bike. I was riding home, a little tipsy, and I dropped off my bike in the centre of town. You know, one of them. I just got up quick, like, but back on the bike to rode off, like, no one's seen nothing. But of course, there was lots of people around, everyone's seen. But what you gonna do, right? Alright, this podcast is gonna be shorter. Alright. Oh shit, at a time. Okay. Hi. Thanks for listening, guys and girl. I'm tired. Enjoy the rest of your day. One love. In a bit, bread bins. Peace.